Wow, 9:30. I slept and slept and slept and slept and slept and slept and slept. Obviously, I needed it. I set my tent up in the sun, so actually, it's almost like the heat is driving me out of bed, but that's good, man. Nothing wrong with that. Especially in September, that's fantastic. Oh, all right. I'm gonna go make something of my day. Well, it's actually not a very nice day out. Who knows what will happen? I might get rained on, I might get snowed on. This is pretty much what the weather predicted, so go check this out. Well, the usual morning oatmeal. I don't know if I put nutmeg in this one, but I usually put a little bit of cinnamon, just a touch. And then you got some brown sugar. And then I throw some of these in here. Whatever you can do to spice up oatmeal that I've had 50 times out in the backcountry, right? Well, it is starting to rain a little bit. Raining on my paraded touch. Nothing to get your panties in a bunch over yet, but yeah. In the meantime, cheers. Coffee, wonderful hot coffee in Castleguard Meadows. Oh, yeah. Okay, I've got my handy dandy little backpack that separates from my big pack. I've got food, I've got water, I've got tablets to make more water if I need. I have my rain jacket on, I got my rain pants in there. I got my inReach, right? Bear spray, that's gonna go in my pocket. Everything's buttoned up tight. Everything's in my bear sack over there. Yeah, it might be sprinkling a little bit, but that is not even close to enough rain to chase me into my tent. So let's go check out this meadows, walk up to the pass. Man, I am kind of sore from yesterday. That was a hard work day. I've done boatloads of walking in the last year, but not so much with the backpack. And it's the hamstrings that get it. You know, the back of your legs. That's always trying to stabilize with that big pack on. That's what's sore. Everything else is tired, but not too bad, right? Yeah. What a sight that is, man. Wow. I am surrounded by glaciers. So random. I climbed up to get like a little better look at this. I look over here, there's toilet paper. So random. There's a privy like over there, like 2 minutes. I guess I didn't know. Oh my God. Look what I have to explore. Look what I have to look at today. Outstanding. Hey, bear. Hey, grizzly. Coming up to a blind spot, and there's a lot of noise. Always call. Never know. Never know it's around a corner, and you want them to know that you're coming. All right. This is ridiculous. This is a playground. You could spend a week in here, especially if you're a mountain climber. You know, go up that one, then another day go up this one, over to that guy. I can see a rather unnatural bump on this guy. So I think that is the scramble of choice, right? I think people have built a cairn on that one. You can definitely come up this ridge, play around up there. Mountain climbers can do that one, mountain climbers can do that one. made to get to this one. This is just sick in here. This is an absolute playground. Nuts. Well, looking ahead, I certainly do have a choice to make. I can go over here and climb up this bare patch, or I can go over there and climb up that. That looks like it's easier. Perhaps I will come down that one. But anyway, I think I'll set off in that direction and try to get up to the pass from there. Funky. That is cool. Good news is this looks nice. Bad news is that just keeps looking worse. The clouds are barely even moving. You can barely even tell what direction things are going. Seems like it's actually going like that way, so maybe that's not so bad. Oh well, keep on going. Okay, I have arrived at the choice I made, the left route. If I head up here, I might hit a waterfall and no way to climb out. I can easily climb up on the left. I think the middle looks like more fun, so I'm gonna try that first. I mean, this is what today is about, right? Fun. Not bad. I certainly can't climb up this though, but there is an exit for me here. I can climb up that. Not too bad, a little tricky. One thing I have to keep in mind is that things got rained on enough to make them wet, so the rock is all kind of slick. Ooh, but look at this little slot canyon that's going on here. All right, slick rock, nice and careful, nice and careful. Oh, sweet. All right, okay. Huh. Oh, very cool. Well, surprise, walking up along this water is delightful. I don't know what's gonna happen after this, but that's part of the fun. Follow the water. Oh yeah, this is this is so cool. This is just getting my explorer itch going on. Another slot canyon. Very cool. Very nice. Pretty beautiful stuff, man. Starting to arrive in moraine territory. I think maybe I can stick to the trees. Maybe they keep going. Moraine is piles of rocks left over from old glacier. That glacier at one point came all the way down here. You can see that there's water coming off that glacier too, and I think that is the feeder for this. Anyway, keep going up here. At some point that water is going to turn left, and I want to go to the pass, right? So I'll have to break away. This is quite a shot. It's all kind of wet down here, so there must be something coming out of there as well, right? Helping to feed that water. Decided to climb up here, get my bearings. See over here, it looks like it's much easier to walk through. Rocks are not great on the knees and the feet, so I think I will head that direction and then continue up, continue onward. So beautiful, so rare. All right, let's see what this, oh yeah. Cool. All right. Oh, this is fun. Well, this must be pretty much the pass. I'm not going up anymore. You can see over there. Oh my God, it's outstanding. This is so beautiful. I can hardly believe it. Oh, it's easy to walk through. Beautiful views all over the place. Lots of places to explore. Oh, wow. Everything's so flat, or bumpy anyway, and then you just get these random holes. Go down like 3-4 feet. Look at this one. It looks like a sinkhole or like some kind of volcano steam outlet or something. Look at it. Huh. Well, I'm kind of at a pass-like feature. Trying to get to the head of Saskatchewan Glacier. I can see down all along the valley. It's supposed to be 4 kilometers. I've come like 4.3. Of course, I did a bunch of zigzagging, so I'd probably walk like 6. Let's get up over here and see what that gives us. For the first time, I just heard a whistling marmot. You'd think there'd be marmots all over the place here. I've seen a few little holes. Hey, bear, here, marmot. Yeah, there's one. It's the first time. Surprising. Oh, man. 4 kilometers, my ass. 4 kilometers to the pass, sure. Well, I'd say that's probably another 20 minutes, kilometer, something like that. And then maybe you can see down off that one. Or it's another false summit. I guess I'll go find out. Okay. Saskatchewan Glacier, and you can see it's getting fed, which is always a good thing. Glaciers are disappearing, so. Wow. Does this ever get old? Oh. Well, I think I would like to get over to that. You got a real nice shot down that valley. That actually kind of looks like, I can barely think. That looks like a cairn, so I'm gonna go check that out. Well, there's absolutely no doubt that that pile of rocks is man-made now. There's a stick shooting out of it, so almost there. Just gotta work my way around. My God. The rain, snow, whatever stopped, and I have a perfect view of this now. Just beautiful. Wow. The stick is actually over there. I'll go over there and check that out, but actually doesn't give you like the best view. I saw that. I could easily come to this little crest. Hell, I could keep going for a while. Maybe I will. But I mean, I saw that this was clear, and it's like, how can I resist this? You know, like, even that stuff up here, oh, fantastic. Can't think of a better place to have some lunch. It's actually possible. There's a hike that comes up to the toe of this. I don't know if it stops at the water or if it keeps going. But if you knew how to go over glaciers, you can come up here, get over this moraine somehow, right? And make a through hike of all this. Two reasons why I didn't. One, you should have training to hike on a glacier. Two, you should not be alone. I don't fill out of those boxes, so I'm going back out the way I came. Well, in a completely straight line, apparently I'm about 6 kilometers from my camp. Man, when you're gonna go explore, don't make plans. That's all I can say. Don't make plans for later on in the day. You never know what's gonna happen. But it's not raining. The wind isn't blowing. Usually passes. The wind is howling. And it's beautiful up here, you know. So worth it. So cool. Oh man. Here we go. Not a bad view from here either. Given another 20, 30 years, you can probably walk up this without hitting snow at all. Yeah. I always get a sense of connection to the past by seeing stuff like this, right? Who knows when this was built? 25, 50, 75 years ago, 100 years ago. I like it. Okay, a task looms before me. I stayed high on the rocks coming over here, came over here. Well, I actually went down there first, but that was a lot of rock picking. I don't know if there's any better way, but I think I'll go down there anyway and just take a different way back and keep things interesting. All right, nothing to do but head back. I wonder if that's left over from last winter or if that's from the snow that happened the night of August 31st, literally turning into September 1st. It snowed a bunch in the Rockies. It's craziness. People like canceled their skyline trips and stuff, but at the moment, that's basically all the snow I've seen. Huh. The only way to find stuff like this is to just stumble into them. Okay, it doesn't go down too far. I sure wouldn't want to drop something down there though. You wouldn't see that again. You wouldn't be able to get it out. Oh, there's a big one. Yeah, kind of cool. Here's another one. Passes have all kinds of weird features, right? There's water gets bunched up here and it has nowhere to go. And so it will just find a hole down to the ground table. More sort of stuff. Yeah, there's you get like flat rock and little bits of mud where water will be standing for some parts of the year, and oh yeah, they're interesting ecosystems. Check this out. You got little trenches like from over there and right down here. This has clearly been running water, and it just goes down a hole and goes down to some mysterious place Probably way down. It's kind of cool. I think this is probably the best characteristic of the pass. Right from there, you never climb another step unless you want to. First time I came through this, so I climbed a little higher. Coming back down here, you can see it starts to go down, so yeah. Well, I'm standing on a rock. I took the higher path this time, and I think I'm rewarded. I didn't see any of this the first time. And this is basically the best panorama you can get of all this. Down there, I can barely see the stick coming out of the rocks. And still see the Saskatchewan glacier a little bit. And down here, this is where I came up, the whole thing, because it was easiest. And all the way down there is where I'm camped. You can see it all. Very cool. Obviously, I can't go on enough about this. Over here, I mean, that's all different from what I walked up. It's like 1 kilometer wide. No problem. And then look at this here. You can find your way around these little cliffs down here. What a wonderful, like, look at that. You just walk up there, just enjoy, get these amazing views down this valley. Walk up here a little bit, check these out. It's just a hiking paradise. It really is. So awesome. Castleguard Meadows in all its glory. I believe I'm at the top of what I had looked at before. Of course, before I went down there and went up the creek. We'll see. Hopefully the trees will stay fairly clear all the way down, and then I'll just walk back in. Unbelievable. Here's my footprints. I just stepped up onto this stuff. Look. Going up. Someone went over this thing, right? Someone went up this way. That's hilarious. I can't believe I found someone's footprints. Cool. Well, this worked out just great. You can do either way. You see now, it's pretty straightforward now to get back to where I need to go. I always find this neat. It's dry, it's dry, it's dry, it's dry, it's dry, it's dry. And then just out of the ground, it starts. I always find that kind of cool. And it's so slow moving that it just builds up all this algae too. Well, one thing about walking up the east side of the meadows is that it's not as easy, right? I think that's partially what inspired me to go up over there. I think it was actually over here. Not a big deal though. You can see that there's 1, 2 different waterfalls coming down, and it comes out of the glaciers that are up there. Come down to help feed the water source. Well, this is an unexpected obstacle. It stops flowing and it just pools. I like how insanely clear it is. Huh. All right. I have to walk around this, figure my way. Well, that way didn't work, so I backtracked and I found a good place to cross over here. And well, I thought here, I think if I jump, I should be okay. This is the advantage of just having a little day pack, is I can jump. Well, who knew this would be harder to cross here than back at my camp. You can see all the white algae again, so maybe this is the same water sources I found yesterday. Cool. All right, unexpected stuff. Sheesh, this almost takes on a lake quality here. Look at this. There's even a sandbar that I almost wiped out on. It looks solid, but it ain't. Oh. All right, I got mud all over my boots. That is awesome. Well, I was rain-free for quite a while, a few hours even. Now it has started to get me, and you can see it's coming for a little while. And well, it's been a pretty decent day considering it's been rain showery, so no complaints. Well, my camp is just over there across, maybe 100 meters away. Looked across the river and I spotted another one. You can just see some remains of embers there. It's been a long time since this got used. Talk about a day hike exploration and a half, man. It's 3:30. I never thought it would take so long. Woo! Well, I've decided to go ahead with my plans to move down to Outram's shower for the night. I've already cooked up my supper. Now I'm letting it stand. It takes quite a while to cool down anyway. I'm gonna go pack everything up. By having supper before I head out, when I get there, all I have to do is set up and climb to my tent. Done. All right, I don't really have much to do once I show up. And I got like 5 hours left until it gets dark, so as far as I'm concerned, I have a lot of time. Well, I'm almost ready to go. I came down here to wash my bowl and pot. And look at this. There's a mountain that's supposed to be here. This is coming for me. That sucks. I am like, everything's packed up. My tent, everything. Ugh. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. Let's go. You just never know. It's like 15 minutes later, I'm coming back through. It's still, now I can see this mountain. It actually looks a touch better. Did it sweep down that way or what? Or this way? You can see over there it's getting hit. Whatever, you know, maybe this is a major snowstorm. Well, I doubt it, but maybe it's snow and I should get out of here anyway. Be that as it may, I'm out of here. Oh. Goodbye, Castleguard Meadows. What an amazing 24 hours. Yesterday, awesome exploring hike. Today, awesome exploring hike. Oh, super cool. Well, I have a confession to make. I had a hunch. I looked at the map and I saw a feature. So I decided to come hunt it down. And I think my hunch is about to pay off. All right, let's go down there and check this out. Yeah, I don't see the fence yet. You know, it's gated off. But I'm like 95% sure that I've just found the Castleguard cave. Can't believe it. I guess this is one of the biggest caves. Like, God knows, I'll flash it up. There's a YouTube video of people going in this cave for 6 days. It's insane. Like, insane. Hello? Any bears? My God. Yeah, I see a sign over there now. This is the only way I can show it to you is by activating my light and video at the same time, which actually I didn't know you could do. Learned something new. What? Oh, I can't even read it. Wow. I'm not going to show you where the cave is. I think I've given you plenty of hints already. If you want to contact me, give me a means of contacting you. I don't mind, you know, but I don't want to put it up on YouTube and have it made, you know, public knowledge. I mean, this is, yeah, there's a reason why it's gated off. They don't want people going down here and just dying, because caving is super duper dangerous. I really can't believe I found it. I didn't think I would. Very cool. All right, well, hasn't even rained on me yet. I've actually taken off my life jacket, my rain jacket. Well, I think I'll try and follow this down now. I know it does eventually hook up with the trail. The only thing is, all this slick rock is wet, so I have to be careful. It's actually kind of interesting, right? It's just a big rock stairs. Down here I can hear water coming in, so that'll make it a little more interesting, but yeah, it's just flat and then down and flat and then down. This is not usually how creeks and rivers operate. Now you got water coming out of absolutely nowhere. It's trippy. That happens so much around here. Something about the rock formations, just water just flows. I mean, obviously the cave was made like that, right? It's cool. Well, it's a little tricky with the backpack, and it keeps threatening to rain, but I am managing so far. Wow. Well, you certainly can't stick to this once the water comes in, right? I've already broken into the forest. I'm gonna have to go over here and go down. Yeah, it goes down steep. This is pretty cool though. Waterfall overload. Sheesh. This isn't very easy. It's actually not bad bushwhacking, but the trail over there is awful, so at least here I see all this, like, holy crap. All right, I'd rather have my trekking poles for this, but let's do a little bit. Doesn't stop. It just doesn't stop. So that's a treat to hike along. Well, this thing comes over here a little bit, then makes the drastic left turn, which you can see on the map. And I gotta get up there and head that way, but looks like I gotta climb. I gotta get up here and get around whatever's over here. All right. All right. Creek is over there. Here's a little side channel. And this is steep. Oh yeah, this will be fun. All right, that was a barrel of monkeys. Now I get to bash through this for, I figure, about 80 to 100 meters. Well, no time like the present. I got it. Awesome. I made the mistake of taking off my my rain pants before I went bashing through all that wet stuff, but oh well. I think I'm almost there. I think this is the same shot I took when I first came across this trail yesterday. It never rained on me. It just doesn't, you just can't tell. You just can't tell what's going to happen. You see something coming from exactly the direction it's been coming all day, and it doesn't show. Sometimes you get nice surprises. Well, I'm here. I can actually barely make out that sign a little bit. Actually, you can make out the meadows. And down there you can see a campground. Okay, this is where the tent's gonna go. Here's a place to sit, little eating area. I plan to be here for 2 nights, so not bad at all. Well, just in case I didn't have enough waterfalls for one day, here is Outram's Bath. It's pretty spectacular too. So I was all the way up top there where it comes out of the rock. But I hadn't seen this yet. Look at this here, this also just comes straight out of the rock. So I think the story with this trail is that you used to come out onto the flats, come all the way here, there, and then go up, right, at that sign. At some point the river moved, or maybe these got like a lot more intense or something, and ate it all or something along those lines. So now you climb up, and you climb up, and you get above, you know, the outlet for that one, you get above the outlet for this guy. You keep going, you intercept the trail, except that trail is just unfollowable. And so that's why a lot of people get lost going up to Castleguard Meadows, right? They can't follow that trail anymore. Same with me. Once I got to the top of this, I just bushwhacked it for a little ways and I got it. But yeah, it's a pretty tricky affair if you don't know what to do. If you just come out here with your Canadian Rockies trail guide description and try to do it. Well, I'm all set up. This is Castleguard River. Even in September 10th, this is what Castleguard River looks like. And then when you get down there, all the water from Outram's and that one join in, make it even tougher. So I want to go to Watchman Lake, which is down there. I'd like to cross here, but it looks like it goes over and chases onto the edge over there, so I'm not sure it would do me any good to cross here. But you want to cross before all this water joins in, right? Anyway, that's something I'll have to look at tomorrow. Today was a success beyond my wildest dreams. Like, to walk up to the pass and find slot canyons and all kinds of cool stuff to look at. I found the cave and found just waterfalls, and then I walked all the way down here. I mean, 35 kilometers to Castleguard Meadows, and I just banged off the worst. Like, that's the worst trail, that's the worst part of the whole thing, right? So that is nice to have done. Oh man, tomorrow I'm gonna try and make my way up to Watchman Lake. Good night.